Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel PsychoDreamerz. This channel is dedicated to all the people who are passionate about learning about psychology. In this video, we are going to start a lecture series of psychology lectures in which we will study one by one all the papers of psychology. And to start with, we are starting this series with general psychology. And in this video, I'm going to introduce you to psychology, what the word psychology means, how can we define psychology, etc. In your daily life, you can relate to psychology very easily. You can think of many fields where psychology is involved. You can say every field where human beings are involved, there is psychology. In the pictures on your screen given, you can see in business relationships, in social relationships, in personal relationships, in advertising, in elections or choosing your government, in education, teaching, learning, etc. Everywhere psychology plays a very essential role. These are only some fields that clicked on my mind when I was preparing a PPT, but there are as many fields of psychology, as many fields where psychology is involved as the fields where human beings are involved. You can say every field where human beings, every aspect, every profession where human beings are involved, there is psychology also. Psychology is concerned with almost all aspects of our lives. This is why everyone is interested to know about psychology. You may have seen those posts that are written, psychology says. Psychology says if you dream about someone, then that person is missing you. You must have seen this post at least once in your lifetime. Since you are using social media, I have seen it so many times, and there are so many posts like this. The writers of these posts, the people who made these posts, use the term psychology says just to get the attention of the readers, because they know that people are interested in psychology. People believe what psychology says is true. They know that psychology is an empirical field of study. This is based on researches, on realistic studies, etc. Therefore, they use these terms psychology says or psychological facts, etc. in their posts. But there are many misconceptions about psychology also. Many people think that psychology deals with treating mad people. You may have known some people who have anxiety or stress issues in their life, maybe small mental health issues, but they refuse to go to a psychologist just because they feel like if I go to a psychologist, then I would be considered mad. Only mad people go to psychologists. They feel like only mad people go to psychologists. That is called पागल खाना. They say मैं पागल थोड़ी हूँ जो मैं पागल खाने जाऊँ या फिर मैं पागल होकर डॉक्टर के पास जाऊँ. They consider psychologists as पागल होकर डॉक्टर. But this is not true. The people who study psychology must know this, and this is what we must make awareness about. Other things are, some people feel that psychologists can read your mind just by looking at you or your forehead. This is also a misconception. This is a very big misconception. The students of psychology may know that whenever this has happened with me so many times. Whenever I tell someone that I am a psychology student or I have done this in psychology, they say, "Tell me what I am thinking," or they say, "Tell me what kind of a person I am. Can you tell me by looking at me?" So they think that by seeing their face, I can tell about their past, their future, their characteristics. even if I am meeting them for the first time. They tend to equate psychologists with astrologers, gemologists, numerologists, etc. They think that astrologers, they see your palm or your forehead and tell about your future. Uh, they read some book, their patrika type, and tell about your future and your past and your kundali, etc., etc. They equate psychologists with them also. They would say that many people you may know, they would say the astrologers are better than psychologists. I have heard this statement from my close relative, and it hurt me. It really. You might have heard the term psychology. Till now, also we have been talking about psychology, psychological, mental, etc. But can you tell me what is the meaning of psychology and how did it evolve? Can you tell me the evolution and meaning of psychology? Is psychology a science or an art? Can you tell me that is it a science or an art? If it is a science, then what is science? And what are its characteristics? What is the subject matter of psychology? What do we study in psychology? And what do psychologists do? These are some of the questions that we are gonna discuss and answer in this and the later videos in this session. So let's get started. Let's start with the meaning of psychology and its origin. The word psychology has been derived from two Greek words that are psyche and logos. Psyche means soul and logos means study or science or knowledge. Psyche is soul, so psychology is study of soul or science of soul. The pioneers of this field called it as the study of soul. Psychology emerged as an independent academic discipline in 1879. That was the time when German professor Wilhelm Wundt, this is a very important name in psychology, Sir Wilhelm Wundt established the first psychology laboratory at the University of Leipzig in Germany. So in 1879, this slide is very much important for your objective type questions because here are almost 4 questions of objective type in this slide only, in this single slide. When was the psychology laboratory was established? That is 1879. Who established the first psychology laboratory? He was Wilhelm Wundt. Where did Wilhelm Wundt establish the first laboratory of psychology? It was University of Leipzig. Where is that? It is in Germany. Okay, so this slide is very much important. Wilhelm Wundt is considered as the father of psychology, as he was the person who made it an independent academic discipline. That is why he is called the father of psychology, or at some places you may read it as father of modern psychology. It is also written father of modern psychology is Wilhelm Wundt. One important thing here to tell you is the intellectual roots of psychology lie at the union of philosophy and physiology. Psychology was a branch of philosophy. That is why it was first called as study of soul, because in philosophy soul is the main concept to study. So psychology is also originated from philosophy and physiology. It is made from the interaction of these two fields. How do we define psychology? So, in present time, psychology is defined as the scientific study of behavior and mental processes. This definition was given by Ciccarelli and Mayer in 2006 and Kuhn and Mitterer in 2007-2008. The other definition that is considered in present time is that psychology is the science that studies behavior and mental processes. It was given by Rathus in 2008. I'm not sure about the pronunciation of this name, Rathus. You may search it on Google. This I think this is Rathus. So he said the science that studies behavior and mental processes is psychology. Now, in both these definitions, we see that they talk about behavior and mental processes. What are mental processes? Mental processes are the processes that goes on in your mind. Right? Mental means which is related to mind. The processes which goes on in your mind, like feelings, emotions, memory, these are our mental processes. And what is behavior? How do we define behavior? You may have heard it so many times in your daily life also. But how do we define it in psychology? Behavior includes all actions and responses of organisms that can be measured directly or indirectly. Behavior does not only mean bodily movements. This is an important thing to know, that many times this is considered that behavior means the physical movements of people, that is behavior. But this also includes feelings, attitudes, thoughts, emotions, etc. that can be observed indirectly. Like in the first statement we saw that it can be measured directly or indirectly. So feelings and emotions can't be measured directly, I agree, but they can be measured indirectly by some sort of psychological tests, like emotional intelligence or intelligence quotient, etc. So these kind of tests can measure the indirect events of your of people. So this is about behavior. If you have any doubt, you can comment below in the video, and if you like the video, you can hit the like button and do subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon so as to get all the next updates about the next videos of psychology. I'll try to keep the next videos more interesting and interactive. I would also try to come up with live sessions so that you can ask your doubts also in the video itself. So the next video will come in about 3 days, maybe on 5th of August. Till then, stay tuned, take care, bye bye.